COVID-19 vaccines are starting to take place, the fear of many citizens is creating a ripple effect and causing many protests around the world. The UK became the first country to accept the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccines. However, as research has grown, so has the skepticism of the citizens. The phrase COVID-1984 is commonly shown around in the internet and in protests in European cities. Campaigners falsely say that coronavirus vaccines will be used to implant microchips into people. While some anti-vaccination advocates have science-based arguments, their claims are acting as a placeholder for their social anxieties. Which brings us to the question, did Orwell's novel 1984 foretell the future? Good afternoon. What are your thoughts about the government during the pandemic?
Good afternoon. As you can see there, you have lots of protests going on behind us, and I think the government is being too stubborn and not letting us decide if we want to take the vaccine or not. I believe that masks and vaccines don't generally help with this pandemic going on right now, and the government is being way too repressive that we should, and it's mandatory for us to take the vaccines, and the masks are disgustingly weird.
Thank you for your opinion, ma'am.
Thank you.
The phrase COVID-1984 showed a citizen's perception of the government today during the pandemic. In George Orwell's novel 1984, the gloomy future society that is thoroughly modern and controlled by Big Brother is shown. This dystopian novel can correspond to the repressive attitude of the government today during the pandemic. We are currently here with Dr. Eric Strong, a medical professor from Stanford University, to hear his opinions about the COVID-19 vaccines.
After reading through the FDA briefing document, the same one the committee will discuss for hours tomorrow, I am 100% convinced that the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine is as safe and as efficacious as the media reports have claimed. Everyone who is eligible to receive it should do so at their earliest opportunity. It lives up to its hype. Outstanding efficacy was seen across the age spectrum, from teenagers to the elderly, with some degree of protection becoming evident within 2 weeks of the first dose, though 2 doses are required for maximum benefit. And the vast majority of side effects that were seen were mild and similar to what's seen with older vaccines using well-established technologies. I've been told that Stanford will have doses of the vaccine within a week, and I absolutely will get it on the first day it's made available to me.
Thank you for sharing your opinion. Most governments are not making COVID-19 vaccinations mandatory. Canada has mandatory vaccinations for childhood infectious diseases, but not for COVID-19. In America, Biden claimed that COVID-19 vaccines would not be mandatory.
This was Grace Kim at GK News.